My family made plans during my graduation ceremony and said they'd show up late, so I sold their tickets away and told them to just not bother showing up. I, 18F, have my high school graduation ceremony this Wednesday. It was sent to my parents in an email that I will be giving a speech that day, as my grades made me valedictorian of my school's class of 2024, and I was excited to do so. My school made us reserve and buy tickets to the ceremony weeks in advance, and I picked mine up on the 26th. The problem started at dinner when I told my family I picked up the tickets for my graduation day and would keep them with me until the day of the ceremony, just to make sure they don't get lost. My dad told me that he and my sister had plans for an hour before the ceremony, but that my mom would be there the whole time, and that they tried to be there for the after party. I was honestly shocked for a moment before starting to laugh, assuming they weren't serious. Apparently the plans my dad and sister have is some sleepover with her and her friend group, around a 2-hour drive from where we live. The parents didn't want to leave a bunch of under 16-year-old girls along that far, so everyone's parents are also going for supervision, apart from my mom, who is going to be at my graduation. When I realized they actually weren't joking about missing some or all of my ceremony, I'll admit I was a bit mad. I'm usually a very shy and non-confrontational person, even around my family. But I started yelling at my dad and sister, asking if they were seriously ditching my graduation ceremony than I would have had if the rest of my family showed up. I told them that the after party was useless to attend, and that all the pictures of the graduates with their families would be taken at least 2 hours before the ceremony. They said it's fine and we can take our own pictures the day after my graduation. But I got up and left dinner. Over the weekend, I saw a few people in my class group chat complain that they didn't get enough tickets. So I offered up the 2 tickets I had and met up with a girl from my class to give them to her. And even though I told her not to, she actually paid me the original price for them. When the topic of graduation was brought up by my dad today during lunch, I told him that I gave the other 2 tickets away. Only my mom will be attending, so they shouldn't bother with the after party. He got mad and asked why I would do that, to which I replied that I don't see the point in wasting money on tickets if they're not going to use them. My dad blew up on me, saying I'm acting like a spoiled brat, and it's not like the world is ending if he and my sister are a bit late to my graduation. I spoke to a few people about this, like my friends and my grandma. My friend said good riddance, and if they consider their plans more important, they can have fun doing that. But my grandma said that while she understands my side, I shouldn't have given away the tickets just to spite my dad, because maybe he would have changed his mind and gone on time. So I'm looking for a non-biased opinion. Update: my graduation was today, and although it was just my mom and I, the day went really well. We took probably 100 photos together, both with a school photographer and on my mom's camera. The girl I gave the tickets to, as well as her family, even took photos with my mom and I. I gave my speech in front of the families of maybe 100 or more students, and I was even surprised with certificates of excellence in psychology and IT when the time came for me to get my diploma. As for my dad and sister, my sister has been spamming her social media with videos of the sleepover with her friends, to which I'm honestly unbothered. My friends and I ended up ditching the after party anyways. We went for dinner in the city with our parents instead. Overall, while I'm disappointed my entire family wasn't there, I'm more than happy with it just being my mom and I honestly feel like I had more fun with her alone